Hello and welcome everyone to part 2 of my Hannibal at the Gates Carthage campaign. We continue and I'm, well, going to try and build some extra buildings in all these various places. God, there is so many things I could upgrade. Don't know where to start. It's quite overwhelming for me. I've never really started with an empire this big with a faction. I've always been an advocate, or rather, I've always most enjoyed starting off with factions that have, you know, the smallest number of regions and then building them up. So this is quite new for me. So with that one, I probably want to upgrade that to the Field Engineer's Workshop. Once I get the battering ram, that needs more research to upgrade with, to get more units. So for now, this Punic culture here, I assume, probably could do with a temple or something like that. But a lot of these can now benefit from, I believe there's a new industry tree. So let's try expanding the land there, rather than at the capital. And there we go, there's quarry. So let's just try and increase our funds via the new industrial tree. Over here, we could probably do with some more food, but I think we're not going to have enough money now to do any more of that. So I'm going to just hold off on doing that. And obviously this is, I keep calling this Carthage, it is Carthago. Or Carthago, but I'll probably end up calling it Carthage quite a bit. We can upgrade there as well in a few turns. They have a Temple of Baal Hammon, which really does have a silly amount of public order and Punic cultural bonuses, which is pretty cool. So we're looking over here to technically go to war with these guys. And let's have a look at our diplomacies who we're at war with. We're at war with a fair few number of people. The Turdetani, we're going to be going to war with them. And essentially, in the first part I was asking, you know, who should I be at war with? You know, where should my war targets be? And the answer was, well, it was answered for me, basically, by my client states all declaring war and asking me, their overlord, to come and join in the fight. So that's exactly what I'll be doing. Here we go, we've got another one. Enter on the side of my ally. So now it allows us to attack these guys as well. Libya moving up with their forces. Enemy wounded. Research complete. Mercenaries. And we're going straight over for this here because I'll get the mercenary camp. But ultimately we want to go for the Sidonian rights. Or Ritz, but I don't know how well. Yep. Sidonian rights. That allows us to get the hoplite barracks, late Carthaginian hoplites, and late Libyan hoplites, and all that. We'll go for Punicization. Oh, that's a mouthful. Household expands. Quartermaster's report. Cool. Send. Oh. Instead of armor, no, we're going to keep the armor for now. And we have this army down here. We're going up against the Turdetani over here. And they have these forces here. We're going to need a full army though, really, before we can effectively go up against these guys. And I know I could recruit mercenaries, but ideally I'd like my own troops because they're not going to cost me anywhere near as much. So we've got Peltas in there, we've got Carthaginian hoplites, we've got Libyan infantry, we've got African pikes. A ballista, Carthaginian ballista is going to be useful here. I think that's what I want to do there. And yeah, one more unit of African pikemen. So in 2 turns time that army is ready to go. That's where we're going with that one. We brought Hannibal back down here. Although these guys are now, we're now at war with them. We're not at war with those guys. Oh, we're not at war with them, they're just very hostile. But they are a territory which we could swoop in and take down. They are defensive allies with those dudes. Am I at war with them though? Or doing anything with them? They're just up there, so I'll probably bring in them. War with the Lusitani. These guys, I don't want to push that far north without kind of consolidating these lands here. Let's just go down and see where they all are situated. We've got these guys to deal with down here. Massalia up there, which we won't be doing anything towards for a while. Those guys down there. I want to see if I can get trade with these guys, but it's not looking like it's going to happen unless I offer them. No, can't offer a non-aggression pact because they're my client state, so I guess that's a given. Syracuse.
I will listen. I cannot.
I'm going to need to improve my diplomacy and things like that, but the whole of Iberia is essentially not happy with Carthage. It's quite a difficult position. I think I'm probably going to see if I can take these guys out with Hannibal, draw those other guys in if needs be. Let's upgrade my elephants to start with. So with Hannibal, I'm just going to bring him over here. And we've got to get ourselves up there. So let's bring my spy up over here to see what's going on. And check that it's obviously worth going for. There's 2 settlements over here which we can probably take out quite easily, and then that'll consolidate the northeast, and then I assume we can, you know, make consolidations down here. These guys we need to sort out as well as these guys. These guys are our friends though. We are friendly with them, we have a military alliance with them, and they cover this whole land here. So the force at Iol needs to get down there pretty much pronto. They are going to spawn 8 units, so we are going to need some more troops here. I may have to rely on mercenaries to start with quite a fair bit. And it's not going to cost, well, they're going to cost quite a lot. Noble fighters, wow. Well, look at their stats though, they're pretty impressive. So maybe I can just hire some mercenaries instead and send the army down there. Because I think that technology, where was it? Mercenaries, yeah, it does reduce replenishment and upkeep costs, which is useful. End the turn again. Hopefully I get another battle for you guys. Peace treaty with the Turdetani.
Hack at each other until our enemies can gorge themselves on. My people wish to offer you this gift of gold. If you take it.
No, I'm not going to take it. I know I could get peace for now, but it's just going to. Oh, see, they're trying to get their pieces sorted and try and cut down their enemies. But the reason why I didn't want to accept that is because I've just spent this money building up this large army here, which is actually going to be. You know what? We don't need the extra pike unit. We're going to charge on in.
How can I serve you?
They've got a lot of forces here, plus they're gonna hold out well there. Let's try and undermine their authority, just to level up my judge, if anything. I need more spies, really. Which I can get more spies. It's going to cost a lot, though, and I prefer building up armies right now. Siga, they've moved an army from wherever it was. So we can get there probably in 2 turns. I'll force march them to here. Might get ambushed, but then we can deal with the rest of the forces. Oh, damn, that's the only thing. We can't get many forces, so we are going to have to go. We have to go mercenary on them, which is fine because that does mean I can move. Alright, let's risk the force march. Force march to here, and then we should be able to hit them next turn with a normal stance, and I'll recruit loads of troops. Or rather, mercenaries, strike them, and then we should be okay. Dingus, oh dear, we better upgrade some stuff, really. What is it? It's all the culture, I assume. Cultural differences, yep. Okay, so I'm going to have to spend, well, I say that, I want to build up Hannibal's army here as well to push north. They're sending an army towards me, or at least they're moving this army this way. I have a feeling it's coming towards me, which means that they're, oh no, they have a very fair force up here, and they'd spawn a fair few too. Okay, so maybe for now we will just fortify with Hannibal. We'll bring my spy down here to keep an eye on these guys, and so we will upgrade Tingis. Try and keep public order. I think that should be the first thing, you know, obviously increase our economy where we can, and work on stabilizing public order. which is going to be low all across the Empire. It's going to take quite a long time to actually sort all this stuff out. This army here is pretty reasonable, actually. 8 of them. We don't have to worry about these guys. Oh no, that is... They've got such similar names. That is an enemy. Oh, they've taken it from them. Okay, let's see if we can actually get up here then. We can. I'm going to go for it. Should be able to hit them next time. Okay, end the turn. I think we might be able to get some quick strikes in here. Take some settlements if we can. Ooh, the Lusitani moving out with quite sizable forces there. Sending their armies. And these guys are moving down toward my land. So I may have to push Hannibal back up to that northern territory just to hold out. And these guys sending a judge towards me. Ah, they've ambushed me. And I can't pull back. They have... Okay, yeah, double my forces. If we very carefully, we could be in trouble. I did risk this by moving that force down. I'm hoping the elephants will help, you know, deal some damage here. The cavalry is reasonable as well. It's the levies that aren't great. So we're going to have to be, you know, hit hard with the elephants. Try and pull the levy and the cavalry out so we can flank around with them and do some damage. And see how that goes, really. It all rests on their shoulders. The Battle of Isle. 218 BC. Here we go. Cinematic mode on the elephants.
Make haste! Look to the enemy men! Form up to face them!
Oh, they're doing it wrong. Great. They did not deploy properly.
At the double! Ready! Proud sons of Carthage!
Fantastic.
Our orders!
They've deployed over here for some reason with some of their units, which are just Numidian spearmen, which we should be able to have relatively easily, I'd have thought. We'll take these guys off. Oh no, here we go. That's why. Hit their cavalry. That's where they were.
What are your awaiting orders? Cavalry!
Go straight off of their javelin men. And I'm going to send my missiles against their noble cav as well. My noble cav is probably going to get destroyed up here because we've gone off of the levies and now we're now about to be flanked by the cavalry there. Generals destroyed the spearmen over here. That's okay. We'll have this. Okay, turn on the noble cav. My javelin men should be able to fight up here pretty soon. Turn on the spearmen.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
I know, but we'll have this. In come the elephants. Wow, those enemy javelins are taking us down pretty damn quickly. I thought they'd be able to hold out on this, but no, they're going down too. Oh, they've got more javelin men up here. Okay. Well, we're going to have to try and pull this around with my remaining forces. Hoplites, in you come. Against the javelins. Elephants, in you come. Stampede. Please stampede. And here come my Carthaginian hoplites. Please destroy these javelin men. After the javelin men over here. Go, elephants, go. The war elephants, you look so badass. You're awesome. A few of the cavalry being knocked down. Come on, hoplites. See him dead. We've got these guys to manage to turn around the ambush just. Think. Oh, those flaming javelins. Not an elephant's best friend.
The enemy general is dead.
Good. That's their cavalry destroyed. Are they? Yeah, they're out of control.
Hoplites, ready.
That's it. Just go out of control into the javelin men. That's fine. That'll work perfectly. Nice.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yay! They're shattered. Okay, hoplites. Turn over against these cavalry over here. Rapid advance. Don't let them get away. And we're just going to end the battle there. Okay, yes. So we lost a fair few. We managed to take out their force there. Elephants, 344 kills. Happy with that, indeed. Kill the captives. We will just hire mercenaries and keep pushing on from there. They're deploying their forces further along the coast, leaving that completely unguarded, so it will just be the garrison army that they'll have there, which obviously won't be great troops. They're pulling away from there as well. Oh, and they're coming out to attack me here. Fantastic. Okay, they're bringing their reinforcements in, sure. But I'm quite confident in these guys. Let's have a battle here. If we win this, we'll be able to move on and take the provincial capital as well. So this could go down well. Bring it on. And here we are on the battle map. Okay. Ooh, wrong controls on the camera there. Why is that tree so orange? Oh, okay, it's just the kind of loading textures from far away. It looks incredibly orange. They might need tweaking. Right. Skirmishers. Ballista back here. I love that the generals of war elephants are so awesome. Plus the new model they've added in for elephants. They just look lovely. Beautiful. Give those artists some credit. There's some beautiful elephants. And I have pretty decent cavalry units here as well. Actually nice to have a faction that starts off with some reasonable cav. Okay. African pikes, they're going to be their own unit. They're going to hold up on the left here. Actually no, we're going to have them over on the right actually. Since I've got my cavalry over there. Form up more like blocks. And with pikes, there, my hoplites group 4. You go directly behind those guys there. Libyan infantry, just slightly to the left for now. We're gonna, I'm gonna leave them on formation attack for now. Try them with it on, and I think we're good to go. Ballista's ready. Their enemy is attacking me, so we can just let them come on in, do some damage.
Enemy reinforcements.
Put them onto explosive round. Let's just see where their forces are. Concentrate. Lots of swords, which obviously my spears are going to have some trouble with across the line. Which is going to be my only worry, really. So we have to do some flanking. Mercenary Iberian cavalry. I don't think they're much for my Carthaginian cavalry. Looking at their stats, my Carthaginian cavalry is pretty decent. So we're already going to send the cavalry over on the flanks. Plus we have elephants, which I'm going to then sort of stampede down the line. So as my skirmishers, we're going to go forward like so. And then the hoplites behind. Pikes like so. My ballista will start firing any moment now as these guys come into range, the Iberian slingers. I'll keep my cavalry ready to flank the cavalry over here. Going to see if I can hit these guys with the ballista at the back. Take them down. They don't need to move forward. They should start firing any moment now, which is good. Yes, they are.
My finest wine. Hoplites ready.
Please do some damage to the cav. Bring my cav in and round, ready to flank. Because they've got slingers for the most part, so they're not going to get that close to us before they do the damage. Okay, they want my general. We'll give them my general. Ballista fire over here. Skirmishers, we're going to have to push you guys forward.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Like men at your command. At the double.
Our general is under attack.
Flank round over here. Cavalry, out you come. Before the rest of their forces get in there. General's done a good job. They're sending in their cavalry against mine. Turn mine round, get them in there. Get my swords to crash into the line. Get all of my my skirmishers back now. We've managed to fend off the cavalry charge over here. Although, actually, no, they're flanking round. And we're now going to charge forward with the units that are free. Cavalry run away, because I assume there's lots of swords getting stuck in. And we need you guys flanking round. Oh, there's more skirmishers there, but we're just going to deal with the ones that we already have. War elephants keep on coming down the line. Ballista, if you want someone to fire on, fire at these guys at the back. My Libyan infantry's doing rather well. War elephants turn, hit their general. Cavalry smash into these guys. Although I assume the Peltas, probably doing a fair bit of friendly fire, are helping to thin the ranks over here though. Okay, time for the ballistas to stop firing. Iberian swords, that's not a good mix.
One of our units has used
Cavalry, get on out over here. War elephants. Still going up against the enemy general there. Oh, these their trunks to like smash them and stuff. That's pretty cool. Bring all my infantry over here. Get the hoplites forward.
The men are wavering.
They're wavering over here. War elephants, go, go, go. Cavalry smash into the back of the swords. Javelin men over here. Pikes will bring you up as well. War elephants keep chasing these skirmishers. If you're chasing them, that means they can't be turning around to hit you guys. Go after the noble fighters.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Just need to make sure that general goes down. Once my elephants take out these slingers, which are broken, but I want them gone completely. And obviously try and kill as many as possible so that they're not going to threaten my forces later.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Cavalry flank on round. And bring the general round as well into these noble fighters. Send all my hoplites into the swords here. Not the best idea, I know, but it'll work now. I've got the pikes coming forward. Plus I've got my own Libyan infantry coming in. Get my cavalry out of the mix. Hit the slingers up here. My general's coming in. Hopefully I've got enough troops.
The
Enemy general's dead. That shattered the rest of these guys here. Hopefully I've got enough troops ready though to assault their capital. After this, and just everyone charge after your favourite friends. Take these guys off pike phalanx. I'll just use swords. Cavalry, one unit down here. Other one chases slingers. As long as we get some down there, this should be okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Chase after these guys. Go, go, go. Yeah, it went rather well though. Not too bad in the end. Managed to hold against the superior force in terms of numbers. And to be fair, a number of swords as well. We did alright, lads. We did alright. Chase the last of these guys down with the cav and the elephants. And I think we've got them all now. Or at least a vast majority of them. So let's quit the battle. We lost 782, about just under 40 friendly fire kills, not too bad. We killed 3,446, elephants 692 of those though. And that loaded up far too quickly for me to even read them all. But we can hover over. Yeah, the swords, Libyan infantry doing a fair bit of damage there as well. So we can see that army pretty much totally knocked out of it. Kill the captives. We should be able to push against their capital and take that down. I'm going to get my... oh, damn, I don't have a spy. I was thinking if I had a spy, then I would have used it to poison them. Household expands. Morale for elephant units. I'm going to send to Paul because, as much as I would love to, it's a bit more useful to have... see, none of that's really that useful, unfortunately, but we can try and bring down these guys and stop them from joining. We'll go with this just because it's the highest chance. It's failed though, but he has increased in rank, and we'll give him dignitary attack. And we will assault the settlement next time. So as always, I hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and take pride and join the Legion, my Steam group, if you want to contact me and play some games sometime. I'll see you all again soon. Ciao for now.